Hello, my name is Venomous Taipan and welcome to the Venomous Taipan YouTube channel. How you all going? Venomous Taipan here, back again, once again, today for episode number 17 of the Black Nuzlocke. So in the last episode, we got a brand new encounter and we battled our rival Charon. And today, we're going through the Wellspring Cave and taking on Team Plasma. So if you like what you see, please hit that subscribe button, like, comment and subscribe. Just doing a quick team overview as well. Caught a Glaceon as well, one of my better evolutions, very underrated. So and now we got Wellspring Cave and Team Plasma shenanigans, to say so myself. So it's been a while since I've done this, but I'm glad to be back recording again. So it's always good to be back recording. And while I'm here, while I'm healing up, I'm going to just make sure I've got all my potions and buy a few more things, sell off my protein and my HP up, get some decent money, and I can buy some potions. And I think the super potions and great balls are available now as well. So that will definitely be very helpful. Because we're going to get an encounter in the Wellspring Cave in this episode as well. So, yes, sort of a, trying to get an encounter, like maybe one per episode, depending on where we are through the game. So there's some sort of progress throughout the game and progress through the team. That's sort of the idea and sort of the aim. It may not happen every episode, obviously, with condensed episodes, but we'll just get through it anyway. And yes, they do sell super potions. That is very good. That is very, very handy indeed. So, while I'm here, I've got a bit of extra money. I'm going to buy some antidotes as well. I might Paralyze Heal and Awakening. Do I have enough of that? Yes, I do. So, I'll get a couple of each. Always come prepared, the usual type of drill and stuff like that. Always have to come prepared and ready to go. So, that will be the idea. And I think we are ready to head into Wellspring Cave. So, might get the item up in that corner as well first, in the bottom left-hand corner, before we do that. See what type of item we get. Hopefully it's a decent one. Obviously with the items being randomized. So, there you go. We'll pass it there. So, we'll see how it goes. So, and I also bought a couple of repels as well, just to, Wellspring Cave usually encounter-wise is quite bad. Like every 3 steps you encounter something. So I thought I might just get a repel just for this sort of section of the game anyway. So that's what I'm going to do. And also the old Amber as well. When we get to that stage in Nakarine City, that will also be good. Free encounter as well. So, save just to ensure that nothing goes awry at all and nothing sort of crashes, the usual sort of protocol. And I'm making sure I'm gonna swap the lead, give it to Rick Maniac, the Glaceon, just so I can level it up a bit. My goal is to try and get it to level, is it 14 or 15 it learns Icy Wind? Something like that, mid sort of teams. That's sort of the goal here. Try and get it so it gets Icy Wind, get an ice type move. That'll be very good against flying and ground types, which is something I don't really have. Well, flying's still got electric, but definitely for the ground types, something we definitely need. So, obviously we got Weed as well, but Weed the oddish. But yeah, so, but definitely, what else is it good against? Grass types as well. So, I think having a good ice type is decent. And there you go, solar power in first use as well. As you can see, with Shuffle's Drought ability, it brings out the sun, which means that I lose HP. So, Meloetta's next. Oh, where do I go for Meloetta? Well, it's a difficult one because it has two different forms, so I don't know what form it's going to be. I don't know what type of form it's going to be. So, okay, it's the normal one, which is... Oh, what? It just switched? Wow, AI Pro plays. Far out. I tell you what, you don't usually see the AI switch like that, but okay. I mean, it doesn't really matter anyway. I may as well just stay in, but you know what? Credit to the AI, it wasn't a bad switching. Obviously, it probably couldn't hit me because it was the normal type form, so I mean, fighting type probably couldn't hit me much either, but yeah, pro plays on the AI, and now I'm asleep, so that's great. So, I'm just going to keep using payback because I can't really do much else. Ghost type moves aren't really going to do much to it. You know, dark type moves are neutral, still psychic, so now I just got to keep spamming until I wake up at this point. There's not much else I can really do. I don't really want to switch out per se either, so there we go, finally wake up, and there we go, we have got it. So there we are, and Meloetta, I may as well just stay in because obviously the AI switched out for a reason. As I said, very rarely does the AI switch out, so you know, it's very unusual. I don't think it's going to matter too much. Got the dark type move, that's super effective, does about half. Round, there you go, obviously had nothing. Quick attack again, okay, so both those moves don't affect me at all. Probably the reason why it switched out, so you know what, pro AI plays. But in the end, it didn't really matter. You know, ghost types can be really handy in that sort of situation because, well, nothing can really hit them or touch them, especially with normal and fighting type moves. So it can definitely be very helpful early game, and I think that definitely helped there because I can't speak. Meloetta being a legendary Pokemon, not easy to say the least. I'm going to heal up, don't want to go all the way to the Pokemon Center. I've already done that once this episode, so I keep trucking along and I don't need much else. So, you know, I might just give them a few Oran Berries just to heal them up just a little bit. They're not quite full health, but it should be enough. Knock on wood, it shouldn't be too bad of a battle at all. So, it shouldn't be that bad. I'm going to save the game as per usual. You know, I'll probably be doing this quite a lot just to make sure that, you know, nothing goes wrong with the recording and everything like that as well. So, you know, always, you know, err on the side of caution. That's the best way to put that. So, Honchbro. That is interesting because this is... I don't have an ice type move, and it does have a high attack stat, so I don't know. I might just go to Captain Matt here, to be honest, at this point, because there's not really much else I can really do. I'm hoping it doesn't have like Night Slash, because that wouldn't really hurt, because it'd be neutral, and it's dead, never mind. I was just hoping it didn't have Night Slash. I didn't know if Thunderfang would kill or not, but if it did, you know, high critical hit ratio. Stone Evo, so I could probably have those broken moves early, and yeah, it would have been neutral, so yeah, definitely a little scary, not majorly, but you know, could have been quite bad, to say the least. So, I love the Team Plasma music. Actually, comment down below what your favourite music is, whether it be Pokemon, gaming, or just yeah, actually, let's just go games. I think I've asked about music in the past in terms of in general, in one of the earlier episodes. So yeah, what's your favourite sort of gaming music? You know, narrow it down a little bit, because I do like, I don't know, Team Plasma my favourite, but I do like the Team Plasma music. So you know what, it's one of the better ones. Team Geico's up there as well. Obviously the champion music, but yeah. Why is everything double teaming me? You've got it. Thank you. I was going to say they double teamed me in the first turn, and I don't know why. I was a threat, but still, don't need to double team me now, is there? Far out. There we go. There goes the Charmeleon and Stomp. Oh, you know, there's another Pokemon right there. Thank you. You do know that. I mean, just target them the entire time. But anyway, that is fine. We got through that battle pretty much unscathed. So I lost a little bit of HP, but that's always going to be expected. And yeah, so we got the girls' Pokemon back. And now we get to the exciting part. We're going to go in and get an encounter and the TM. So that's going to be the plan. Go in and do that. But first, I'm going to get the gift that the girl gives you, some heal balls, you know, some extra Pokeballs. Could come in handy and does heal the Pokemon once you catch them as well. So I thought I'd pick them up before we go into the cave, because you never know, I may need them. You know, every sort of free stuff, especially when it comes to like Pokeballs and stuff like that, it does help. So let's see how we go. And gonna use a couple potions here just in case we run into something crazy. If we do, don't want to be underprepared. You know, I feel like the last one, especially because we're under-leveled, in the last run, we played it very risky. So this one, definitely want to try and play a more cautious approach. I think it's the best way to do it. And we're going to get this TM first, because for some reason we don't get an encounter, and we got Splash. Are you kidding me? How did we get Splash? I honestly don't know. That's quite literally the worst TM I could have ever gotten. So that's just unfortunate at that point. But we got a Houndour as our encounter. So that's actually not too bad, because I do have an Ice type weakness. We may ask all weak to Ice. So a Fire type definitely does help. And it's also good against Ghost type Pokemon, which, you know, truthfully no matter what it is. I mean, we're super effective against it, they're super effective against us, so this definitely gives us an easier option against those sort of Ghost type Pokemon. And also even Psychic, because Psychic can't touch us as well. So, you know, I think that's probably, it's not bad at all. Do have to level it up a little bit, but that's to be expected. But anyway, we'll throw the Great Ball. And there it is, we have got a Houndour on our side. As I said, it's actually a pretty good typing for us. As I said, with the Fire typing and all that type of stuff. So, yeah, that's you know, I'm happy with that. And I'm going to name this after Jilko Gaming. He's been very prevalent in the comments, you know, going back and forth with conversations and stuff as well. So if you'd like to be named after a Pokemon, please comment down below on what you want it to be named. And yeah, so I know after Jilko Gaming in the comments. And so thank you for your support. And before we go, we'll just check this ability. It's Dark Fire, Neutral Nature, and it's got Shield Dust. Actually, that's good. All these sort of attacks taken, no bonus effects. So, you know, no effects such as, you know, flinching and all that type of stuff. Or if it's a chance to burn or chance to paralyze, you're not going to get that either. But, so that's a good ability. That's a very good ability. But I wonder what else we could have got. A Kabutops. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, Kabutops is okay. It's not too bad, to say the least. Water Rock, yeah, I don't know. I probably prefer the Houndour. I mean, Kabutops might be slightly better mon, but Houndour to Houndoom is pretty good once it evolves. And also, I think just the typing's a lot better for us. So, yeah, I think, you know what, either or would have been not too bad, but I think we probably won out just looking at that other encounter. So, but anyway, that will wrap it up for this episode of episode 17. As I said, like, comment, subscribe if you like what you see. And in the next episode, we will work our way onto Nakreen City and hopefully get another...